I'm an obstetrician gynecologist. I perform obstetrics and gynecology.
But do you do abortions, sir? You do. I was wondering if maybe we could have you reconsider if you do with your medical license. And it could save you a whole lot of trouble and us a whole lot of trouble. And because if you want to continue, then we're just going to let your neighbors know that this is what you do for a living.
No, that's not what I do for a living.
Yes, it is.
This is what I do. I'm an obstetrician gynecologist. I practice full obstetrics and gynecology. And unfortunately, there may be times where things like that are necessary, but I'm not an abortionist.
Okay, so you do abortions when they're necessary.
I perform medically indicated abortions. Yes, I do.
Okay.
Listen. Medically indicated. Okay? I'm not an abortionist.
Okay. Is there any way, sir, that we could get you to reconsider?
Pass a law that says you can't do them. And I'm not an abortionist, okay? Let me step out 1 second. Show the skate for me, please.
Oh, sure.
Hold on, please.
Okay. Could you say a little bit, please? Oh, no.
Not for just a woman that's been raped. If she's just been raped, what is the excuse for doing abortion on a woman that's been raped? That baby is innocent, and you're killing an innocent baby just because she's
let him talk, Ken.
So all the men that take these girls in, are they rapists? That's what I'm starting to talk to them
But
like.
listen to me. I'm not an abortionist.
I'm starting to ask them, are they the rapists? I
You
asked
perform
them,
abortion for that
rape
alone.
you?
Pardon me?
How would you define what an abortionist is?
In my opinion, and what an abortionist is a person that does abortions. Okay?
Isn't that what you just said, that you do abortions?
I'm not an abortionist. Yes, I'm an obstetrician.
Well, I know. I had an abortion in 1970. It was my obstetrician who did it. That made him, and he only did it occasionally. Nevertheless, to me, he was an abortionist who destroyed my child. 19 years with suicide attempts.
Why did you go there?
And I was left sterile.
Why did you go to your obstetrician gynecologist?
Because he specialized in GYN and OB, and at that time, even though I knew I'm an RN, I knew it was a baby. It was wrong. It was terribly wrong, and I suffered. But
Why did you go there?
But you're not doing women any good. He told me it had been passed that I could do it. There's no law that's ever been passed in the United States that makes. It was the Supreme Court who decided that. But aside from that, there's so many. Someday, you and I are going to meet our Maker.
This is true.
Okay, and we're going to stand before Him, and He's going to say, "How come you killed my image carriers? How come you killed those babies? Even if it was only one, that does make you a killer of a baby, of a living human being, who God says He knows even before we're conceived in our mother's womb." So
We care about your soul.
we
I care about my
you.
soul. That's. Hello. Ask you to leave my property, okay? You do not have permission to videotape me in any sense, form, or fashion, okay? So I'm going to ask you to please leave.
It's legal.
Well, you don't have my permission to videotape me.
It's legal.
Come on, let me go.
Videotape me,
Deb, where are you?
my family, or anybody.
Legal.
I don't, that's a different, that's a civil liberties issue, and you do not have my permission to do that. So please turn it off. I'm going to ask you to stop.
It's legal. Okay.
Okay, that's fine. So you get off his property.
We go. Yeah, gotta get off the property. I'm gonna have you and Kathy and 10 people or so, and you take this side of the street.
He gave us the right. He verbally said that we had the right to talk with him. Yes. The police. Yes. And I'm telling you that he had shared with us that it was okay, ma'am.
We are not on your property.
We're on a public sidewalk. There's a difference.
No,
runners like to kill babies.
You let us talk to him and get this thing settled rather than be out here every day. Come on. Take me, Dr. Grant.
Maybe your wife will be a little bit more peaceful later.
She probably was a fan.
You're not a doctor. You are
The law, you understand the law, that's why you're down there on the sidewalk. Just abide by it.
Thank you. All right. Because he thinks he saved some people's lives.
Yeah, I've got the big cookie dog.
They're just coming in through the back door there.
They are?
Yeah, they're coming in through the back from the garage.
There they
It's
are.
2 women.
Really?
Oh, they're old.
These are?
The younger ladies in the back.
Is Dr. Ramos available? Well, could we leave a message for him? Okay, well, could we just show you what we have found out about Dr. Ramos? Well, we understand that he's an abortionist. Is that correct? Is there any way we could? Okay, but is there any way we could just talk for a moment? Mrs. Ramos? Okay, we gave them their opportunity. Now we'll go to the neighborhood.
Have your chance. Wait, don't move that sign yet.
Yeah, okay. We'll do that. We'll just inform all our neighbors.